Good morning, my dear class 4 students. Students, here I am, your science teacher, Mrs. Aarti Negi from your school, Vidya Bal Bhavan. And as you know that we are here moving ahead with our online classes. Okay, and I know all of you are just up to date and doing your work regularly, and I hope you have completed all the work assigned to you till now. Students, now let's quickly open our science book, that is chapter number 3, adaptation in animals. And in this chapter we have discussed, we have learned all the topic related to this chapter. Okay, now today just open page number 31. Okay, in page number 31 there are some keywords. Okay, the keywords related to this chapter. And in page number 32 there are the recap topics, or you can say now you know in your book, that we will do today, and along with them we will do chapters back exercise section A, take the correct answer, and section B, that is match the following columns. So students, let's get ready. Take your pencil with you, keep it with you, and let's start our today's class. So students, from our chapter number 3, that is adaptation in animals, we are moving ahead with keywords today. Keyword number 1, that is adaptation, the process of adjustment to the surrounding by animals and plants. This is called adaptation, means to adjusting themselves by animals and plants. This is called adaptation. Second keyword here is aerial animals, means animals that spend most of their time in the air are called aerial animals, like birds like sparrow, eagle, parrot, vulture. They are called aerial animals. Now next keyword, that is aquatic animals. Students, whenever you will listen the term aquatic, always relate this term with the water. So aquatic animals means animals that live in water are called aquatic animals, like fish, whale, dolphins. They are the aquatic animals. Now come to the next keyword, that is arboreal animals. Arboreal animals means animals that live on the trees are called arboreal animals, like monkey, squirrel. They are the examples of arboreal animals. Next term is carnivore. Carnivores are the animals that eat the flesh of other animals. They are called carnivores. Okay, so examples of carnivores are like tiger, lion. Okay, next term here given is habitat. Very important term related to this chapter, that is habitat. Habitat means the home or natural environment of a living thing is called its habitat. Like you can say the habitat of cactus is desert, the habitat of tiger is forest, the habitat of elephant is forest. Means we can say the natural home of a animal or any other living things, whether it is an animal or a plant, then they are called, that's creatures habitat. Next one is herbivores. Herbivores means the animals that eat plants and plant parts like fruits, leaves, vegetables, stem. They are called herbivores, or we can say plant eating animals. Next term, again very important, that is migration. Migration. Migration means the movement of animals from one place to another to avoid cold or to find food or water. This complete phenomena is called migration. Migration means moving from one place to another place. And the last keyword is omnivores. Omnivores means the animals that eat both plants as well as animals like human beings, bear, dog, cat, rat, cockroaches. They are the omnivores. Okay, omnivores eat plants and animals both. So students, now you will have to write down these all new words in your science notebook as a new terms. Only write down the names. From here you will have to write down their names only. The definition you don't have to write down. Only write down their terms like adaptation, aerial animals, aquatic animals, arboreal animals, carnivores, habitat, herbivores, migration, omnivores. You have to write down only their names as a new term. Okay, now come to the next section, that is now you know. So let's discuss about these points related to this chapter in the now you know section. First, animals are able to change themselves slowly in order to survive in their environment, and this process of change is called adaptation. Second, animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals like cow, buffalo, dog, elephant. They are the examples of terrestrial animals. Third one is animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Fourth, animals that can live both on land and in water are called amphibians. The animals that can live both on land and in water are called amphibians. Okay, amphibians like frog, they can live in the water as well as on the land. Fifth, according to their food habits, animals can be classified as herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and parasites. Sixth one, animals protect themselves in different ways. Means they have different qualities to protect themselves from their enemies. And the seventh one, the last one topic is the movement of animals from one place to another to avoid the heat or cold or to find food and water is called migration. And student, do learn this definition of migration. This is very important topic. Okay, so these were your now you know, or you can say recap of this chapter. Now students, let's move to the back exercise of this chapter. Okay, in your page number 32, here is the think and answer back exercise, and here section A is the correct, tick the correct option. Means you will have to find out correct option among these options given to you, and you will have to find out the correct option. So first question here is, tiger is a or an aquatic animal, arboreal animal, or terrestrial animal? So here the correct answer is terrestrial animal. Tiger is a terrestrial animal because it lives on the land. Second question, cat is a or an carnivore, omnivore, or herbivore? So here the cat is the animal that is a omnivore. So correct option is option B, omnivore. Take it. Third, a camel is also called the ship of water, ship of the desert, or ship of air. So what's the correct answer is? Okay, so correct answer is ship of the desert. Okay. Now come to the question number 4. Animals that spend most of their time on trees are called, whether they are aerial animal, arboreal animals, or amphibians. So its correct answer is arboreal animals. The animal that lives on trees most of the time are called arboreal animals. Now come to next question. The leaf insect is also called, whether it is stick insect, walking leaf, or simple leaf. So its answer is option B. It's not answer A, it's answer B, walking leaf, because it looks like leaf that is walking, that's why it is called walking leaf. And now come to the last question, that is question number 6. Animals living in warmer regions have smooth and moist skin, tough and less hairy skin, or oily skin covered with thick fur. So such animals that live in a hot and a warmer regions have very tough and very less hairy skin. So students, these were the correct answers of these questions. That is section A, tick the correct answer. Now come to section B. That is, you have to match the column A with the column B in a correct order, and you have to write down correct answer in the solution section. So the first question here from column A is carnivore. So from column B you will have to find out the correct answer. So the answer of first one is C, lion. Lion is a carnivore. Second one is herbivores. So herbivore among these is deer. Deer, option D, that is a herbivore. Third one is omnivore. The omnivore among them is option B, bear. Bear is a omnivore animal. Fourth one is aquatic. Yes, tell me the meaning of aquatic. Aquatic means living in water, related to water. So it's already matched. That is option D, fish. Fish is an aquatic animal. And last option is parasite. Point number 5. Parasite. So option A. Leech is a parasite, means it gets its food from animals' body by sucking their blood. So that's why it is called parasite, means the animals that they get their food from some other animal's body, they are called parasite. And here the example of parasite given is leech. So students, these were our today's question answers, and all you have to do in your science books, write all the answer in correct manner. So that's it for today's class, students. Thank you.